returned a lost wallet with $5,000 cash. The owner reported me for theft, then showed up at my door demanding more money. I found a wallet in the grocery store parking lot last Tuesday. No one was around, so I picked it up minus genuine leather, expensive looking. Inside was $5,000 in cash, credit cards, and an ID for a man named Robert Keller. My first thought was honestly, welly, this could cover my rent for months. I've been struggling since losing my job in March, but my second thought was how devastated I'd be losing my ID and that much cash. So I did what I thought was right. I drove to the address on his license minus a massive house in the wealthy part of town. When I rang the doorbell, a woman answered. I explained I'd found her husband's wallet and wanted to return it. She seemed shocked, almost suspicious, but took it and thanked me. I didn't expect a reward, but a thank you felt good as I drove back to my studio apartment. The next morning my phone rang. It was the local police. We're calling about a theft report filed by Robert Keller, the officer said. He claims you stole $3,000 from his wallet before returning it. My stomach dropped. I explained exactly what happened minus how I found the wallet, drove it straight to his house, and handed it to his wife completely intact. While he says there was $8,000 in it and you only returned $5,000, the officer continued. Do you have any proof he didn't take the money? Proof I didn't steal? How do you prove something you didn't do? The officer said they'd look into it but advised me to make it right with Mr. Keller if I wanted to avoid charges. I hung up feeling sick. That evening someone pounded on my door. Through the peephole I saw a red-faced man I recognized from the ID minus Robert Keller himself. I know you have my money, he shouted through the door. Look at this place, Stephen. Like you wouldn't just give back thousands of dollars, someone like me. I called back anger, replacing my fear. I counted my cash that morning. There was $8,000. You took $3,000 and thought returning the rest would make you look honest. I cracked the door, chain still on, sir. I returned exactly what was in your wallet. Every dollar, he scoffed, looking past me at my modest apartment. I'll drop the charges if you give me my $3,000 back now. I advise I am pressing charges for theft. Here's nothing to give back, I said, my voice steadier than I felt. Then I noticed something that made my blood run cold. He was recording our conversation on his phone, angled through the door crack. Getting evidence, he smirked. Last chance before I ruin your life over this. I closed the door and called the police myself. When they arrived, I showed them my doorbell camera footage of his threats. The officer looked uncomfortable when I asked if they'd checked store security cameras from the parking lot where I found the wallet. We'll look into it, he said again. 2 days later, a different officer called Raleigh. They'd reviewed the grocery store footage. It showed me finding the wallet, looking around for an owner, then putting it in my purse without opening it. They also spoke with Mrs. Keller, who confirmed the wallet contained exactly $5,000 when I returned it, the amount her husband had withdrawn that morning for a contractor. The theft report was dropped. Mr. Keller received a warning for filing a false report and harassment. Yesterday, I received a letter from Mrs. Keller. Implied was a check for $500 and a note. Thank you for your honesty. I am sorry for my husband's behavior. He's done this before. I am donating the $500 to a local shelter. Some things are worth more than money, mind, like being able to look at yourself in the mirror and know exactly who you are, even when others try to tell you differently.